Hey everybody, and welcome to Engadget's CES stage. Everything's just kicking off. I see people running around on the show floor. It's a really exciting moment here at CES. And I'm here with HP's President of Personal Systems, Alex Cho, to talk about where things are going next for HP and around some of their more recent announcements here at the show. Alex, how's it going?
For us, we've announced a few key areas of innovations for this year. Number one is all around the modern lifestyle. Computing is far more personal. People's devices are a reflection of who they are. And with that, we've announced bold new notebooks, our EliteBook, as well as our Spectre lines.
Yeah.
For our Spectre lines, we announced a new color, Bordeaux Burgundy. This is our Spectre Folio, which we announced earlier, and now we're introducing with that a new Bordeaux Burgundy.
And this is your leather-bound Ultrabook?
Not just covered in leather, but really made of leather. With luminous gold interior keyboard, and what you see is this is really the world's first two-in-one of this type that recognizes that people are watching movies. People obviously are staying productive. People are also in tablet mode. And one of the important things that we're trying to solve, people are often typing on their laptops. And so we want to ensure that all happens, and all with very new and rich materials, and this in burgundy.
Very cool. Yeah, I reviewed this back in the fall in the brown leather color. But what was really interesting is it seemed very thoughtful in terms of how you guys designed the convertible mechanism. I feel like most two-in-ones, they're either too wobbly when I'm using them on my lap, or they don't convert easily. Maybe they're more like a traditional laptop. Can you talk about how you guys went about designing this thing, and what have you learned from this that you're going to be bringing to HP's products moving forward?
Well, there's a lot of learning in here. In fact, I would say that what is driving what we're doing across all of our portfolio is being steeped in customer insights. We're spending a lot of time watching people, who they are, where they're working, where they're computing, where they're gaming, and also how they're doing things. And so for us, being insight-driven is at the heart of it all. And based on that, we are spending a lot of time thinking about core experiences and use cases that we want to curate and get just right and delightful. So, perfect example, the lap test. When we watched people using these devices, we saw them trying to use a two-in-one, but it was a little bit wobbly. And so we're addressing that. We also wanted to address the ability to get it quickly into a tablet mode for people who want to use more inking. So we're leveraging our learnings by watching customers, introducing them in our products, and what you'll see us do over and over again is we innovate in our premium lines, and then we bring it mainstream. With our EliteBook this year, we announced here at CES our new EliteBook 800 series, 360. We started that in the 1000 series. We take all of the learnings and the innovation around design, security, and collaboration features, and we brought it to our mainstream 800 series. And that's how we innovate over and over again.
That's very cool. And so this is also the first laptop I've ever seen with a leather case. Can you talk about just what was that leap like to think maybe let's not just do all metal, let's stay away from plastic, leather. How does that fit into computing today, you think?
One of the things that we are spending a lot of time when we watch and observing is that trends around materials are becoming far more authentic, far more natural, and it's the integration of computing into your natural and more physical experiences. And so leather has had a timeless, authentic quality that people have appreciated. They continue to do so. And for us, it was an opportunity to innovate, take the computer to the next level. And not only is this wrapped in leather and made of leather, but we also had to design the manufacturing process to support it. So it was a leap, but it was a leap based on what we're watching in terms of customers and broader fashion trends. We spent a lot of time watching design trends.
Yesterday, Intel also had their big press event, and they were showing off their next generation CPUs. And what I'm really interested in is the 10 nanometer stuff, the new, the Sunny Cove core and everything. What's really interesting there, we're seeing things like integrated 5G and also really fast integrated graphics. How do you think that's going to affect computing moving forward? And what can we expect from HP supporting those chips?
So we work very closely with Intel. They're a very close partner of ours as we work to innovate and curate experiences. What you will see continued emphasis on is, yes, more performance. Performance that's enabled in smaller packages, which gives you thinner, more mobile, but as well longer battery life.
Yeah.
Also, yes, we see that the trends around connectivity continue to grow as we head into a world of 5G. So integrating connectivity in there. In our devices, these are LTE gigabit enabled devices. We will continue to work very closely enabling that. And yes, graphics, the displays experience continues to be where computing is growing around. And so packaging that up, and importantly, we are working very closely with Intel and our other partners in curating that experience around the use cases that our customers are engaged in, whether it's for work or for play, gaming is play, or for other activities that they do.
Gotcha. And I think what's really interesting there, we're going to see a lot from these 10 nanometer chips, but I think one thing they mentioned is a teraflop worth of graphics performance from their integrated graphics. So basically, you know, a really thin machine, even thinner than these, will be able to run modern 3D games. Yeah, does that excite you personally? What do you think that's going to do for the gaming market too? Because then gamers don't just have to get a gaming PC. They can get like a nice thin and light and still have decent performance, right?
Yes. One of the observations that we have is we call it one life. That the traditional boundaries between work and your personal life are blurring, and a key part of that is also gaming. And so people are looking at their work device and they also do personal activities on them and vice versa. And gaming also fits into that. And so the ability to enable these devices to be productive, but to also enable the type of rich graphics and gaming experiences are what our customers are looking for. So we're very excited about that. Because again, with the convergence of your professional and personal and these traditional lines blurring, the ability to create solutions that allow customers to manage across both is a passion of ours. We call it One Life.
Gotcha. I've noticed like HP is doing a lot of cool stuff around gaming. Last year you guys had the cooling headphones. Are we going to see more around that sort of thing, or what are we going to see with the cooling headset this year?
So when we think about gaming in general, what we see is it is a rich ecosystem that our customers are looking for. Not just a beautiful device, a powerful device, but also the displays and accessories and even services around them. So you will see us continuing to curate and build total experiences. You'll see us continue to innovate and broaden what we do around headsets as well, because as a more socially connected activity, that is what gamers are increasingly wanting.
And everyone's doing noise-canceling headsets this year, so we'd love to see one of those eventually. Also, in terms of gaming, I reviewed the Omen X compact desktop last year.
Obelisk.
Yeah, and that was one you could wear as a backpack and use it for VR.
Oh, yes.
That was a really cool idea. Are we going to see anything like that this year in terms of like supporting VR or anything around that?
Yes. So we think that we call it more immersive computing because it's more immersive, and we see that immersive computing opportunities will continue to grow. And that's what we're excited about. You'll see that continuing to grow in our consumer gaming activities. You'll also continue to see that in the commercial space. We have a lot of activities and solutions that we're building out in the commercial space. If you think about product development, architecture, location-based entertainment, and when you have a VR-enabled solution, it enables you to be more productive, enables you to actually offer a richer experience. Then across our consumer gaming as well as commercial use cases, we can take computing to the next level. So we already have a lot of activities in place, and I think you'll see a lot more from us in 2019.
Cool. I hope to see more. I guess as we're wrapping up, we saw a lot of really cool, interesting PC concepts last year. I was at Computex. Several companies had dual screen systems. Everyone's talking about always connected PCs. What can we expect from HP this year, next year, moving forward? Where's 5G going to be in all of this? What is the cool new stuff you're looking forward to? You don't have to spill any product beans yet, but
So you'll see more of what we've introduced this year. Very much focused on design. Design on the outside, design on the inside around form factors, and you'll see us continuing to lead the way in innovating there. you'll see us continuing to innovate around security, because privacy and security in the computing space is of increasing concern. And really, we want to give customers the confidence to be able to use their devices anywhere, anytime. And then the third main area is around enabling people to be productive, connected, also collaborative. People are using these devices to connect with people on other offices, other houses, and so enabling people to connect and collaborate and really create together remotely is what you'll see a lot of new innovation around.
Gotcha. And one thing I've noticed with 5G, or at least moving forward with always connected PC, is we're going to have integrated SIM cards, eSIM, in these machines. We're going to have easier ways to subscribe and get mobile broadband on demand. How much of that is like the technology that you guys need to support, or I guess what is the secret sauce to make mobile connectivity something consumers can actually get easily? Is it convenience? Is it price?
Yes. So for us, there's a few things we're working to make sure that we tune across. One is the technology needs to work. And needs to work in a form factor that's attractive for our customers, but as well, it needs to enable their use cases. And so whether that use case might be for work or for play, and then finally working with the ecosystem of partners, the telco channels as well, to make sure that offerings are available for them in the way that they consume these type of services. So we got to get the technology right, we got to get the experience right, and then we also have to make sure that the ecosystem is available to offer it for our customers in the way that they consume. And we're working across each of those areas to bring new experiences for our customers.
Gotcha. Looking forward to seeing all that. That's HP right here. Alex, what's your full title again? President of Personal Systems?
Personal Systems.
There you go. Thank you very much, everyone. And stay tuned to Engadget for more CES news.
Great, thanks.
Thank you. Come on down.